river, we drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Sung it in the wind, it sung to the thunder, rolling over and over, we down the river, we drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Sung it in the wind, it sung to the thunder, rolling over and over, we down. We're getting on fire, we're raising up higher. The bottle is up, we're over the top, it's time to get wild. The time of a life, it's happening now. We're out of control, together we're rolling over and over, we down the river, we drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Sung it in the wind, listen to the thunder, rolling over and over, we down the river, we drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Sung it in the wind, listen to the thunder, rolling over and over, we down the river, we drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Sung it in the wind, listen to the thunder, rolling over and over, we down the river, we drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Sung it in the wind, listen to the thunder, we gotta rock party till the last shot. Fill that jug and raise your cup up. We gotta chug, better take it unstop. Hey, come drink it till the last drop. So please just let us burn down this place, and we will end up in the O.A. Let's get ready for a drinking game. So come and sip it through the last drop. Over and over, we down the river, we drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Sung it in the wind, listen to the thunder, rolling over and over, we down the river, we drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Sung it in the wind, listen to the thunder, rolling over and over, we down the river, we drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Sung it in the wind, listen to the thunder, rolling over and over, we down the river, we drunk and all of our thumbs went up in the air. Sung it in the wind, listen to the thunder.
Legends never die. When the world is calling you, can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die. They become a part of you. Every time you bleed for reaching greatness, relentless, you survive. But never lose hope when everything's golden. The fight is I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Starts with one. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Watch it go. Watch it go. I tried so hard and got so far. In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter. Starts with one.
Aqua, what's up? How are ya? Table! Welcome in. Jose, welcome in.
In the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all. In the end, it doesn't even matter.
How's everyone doing? You know it's Thursday? It's so weird. It's Thursday. I don't know what to do. It's like this week just went by so fast. Aquamask, how you doing? Welcome in. Oh my god. It has been a week. The good news is I'm feeling a lot better. The other good news is you're going to see a lot more of me for the rest of the month because I'm going to be doing a lot longer streams. It's already dark out. Yeah, I know. It's like, I don't like it. If they change the time zone or the time change thing, I want them to do like the spring forward version. I feel like that's better. I don't want to feel like I need to go to bed at like 5 o'clock in the evening. You know?
You do love me.
The HQ in the house.
Gets that violin chick. I love
good. Good. Love you. Thank you so much for the 8 months of amazing support. Continuing to crappy emotes on Twitch and
It's so much more.
hope you're doing well. That reminds me, by the way, we're still doing this, y'all, for the whole month.
That the end's an amazing 23 months it has been. Love that we love.
Almost 2 whole years. What is this? Thank you so much for the 23 months of amazing support. Continuing to crappy emotes on Twitch and
So much more.
I appreciate it. How are you? I know I'm kind of early today because we're going to be doing some Dead by Daylight, and then we're going to do music, and then whatever else after that. Maybe Overwatch. I haven't played any games at all in the last... Well, played a little bit of Grounded yesterday off stream. That was about it. I haven't been doing a lot of gamer in the last couple of days. Now, what's up? How are you? Also, I don't know if y'all saw my tweet or not, but we have changes coming to the TVC household. So check it out. I'm super excited. Still sick. No sickies. Hope you feel better quicklier. Grounded is great. Grounded was great, except that every night the spiders targeted me. I don't know if there's like a bug or something, but if I accidentally aggroed one during the nighttime, as soon as Sammy revived me, they literally come right back. Like they just suddenly appear out of nowhere again and murder me again. And I don't know, like I said, I don't know if it was like some kind of bug, but it never failed. And it was terrifying. Racist ground. Boom. Got him. You have Sam's phone. Oh my god, it's freaking Tally now. You know what's sad? The fact that I saw that sentence and part of me was like, that's not DHQ-esque. But then there was also part of me was like, but it could be. Spiders like me way too much. It's weird. You could be a Spider Woman. I would love to be if they would stop murdering me. It'd be great. Supreme, how are you? So my voice is a little shot still because of drainage, but we're out here doing things. We're going to do some Dead by Daylight for a couple hours, and then we're going to switch over to music, and then maybe some Overwatch after that. I don't know. I haven't decided. So, are you getting some Rados? Yes. We ordered everything we need for them yesterday. The cage won't get here until next Wednesday, so I haven't actually selected the ratties yet. But we have some leads, some possibilities, but I don't want to like go get them until obviously we have everything we need for them. So another week, and we'll see what happens. Take out the trash and do the dishes. Standing in my way, I'm on a mission. It's been a hot minute since I played this game. How do I play it? I figured it'd be a good time to play it because rift fragments are like doubled right now or whatever. What is it? Hang on. It's oh, it found me a match. Okay. We'll just take to the Twitters then. In case y'all didn't know, Twitter is like the best way to know what's going on with me and everything that I'm doing. November 10th through the 17th, Fragment Frenzy. Earn double rift fragments from matches. And seeing as I'm only on like page 40 something, or not page 40 something, level 40 something. Play by clicking on exit and uninstall. I'm literally partnered with the game. I can't do that. The Hug Simulator game. You know, I feel like someone could make a community game like that and it would do really well. I could be wrong, but I feel like that could be a thing. So we're like from work again. I'm sorry to hear that. Detail. Just a smidgen of a detail. A smidgen. DBD, but the point of the killer is to hug the survivors. Yeah, seriously though. You just gotta run around and hug everybody aggressively. I could go for that. I did not sleep well last night, so I'm kind of like, bleh. You know what bleh means, or just want an excuse to say bleh. It's okay. You know what? I'm gonna run up and hug the killer in this match because I don't remember how to play the game. Val, are you enjoying your day off today? At least in some way, even though you're sick. This loading time, bro. Okay. Good points. Good points again. And again. It's a huntress. You'll love to see it. I actually thought about playing killer, but I don't know how killer is right now. She doesn't know. She doesn't. No! Why? Wow, okay, we got a DC already. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday went in today, and I'm off tomorrow and Saturday. Okay, well, I hope your week is better next week. Speaking of end of the week, we're doing a 12-hour community day stream tomorrow with open lobbies. We're gonna play Dead by Daylight and Fortnite and Overwatch. So y'all won't want to miss it. Just saying. Hey, Sammy, what's up? I go this way. I save it, Jeff. I run away. Sammy, how's it going? This is honestly already a lost cause, so I'm just kind of doing what I can with what I got. But yeah, we're gonna do open lobby community day, so y'all are not gonna want to miss it. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We have enough people, we'll even do custom Fortnite lobbies again. But I might actually stick with just the open lobby this time. We will see. Yep, is coming for the save, which means I didn't need to leave the freaking generator. Yeah, they DC'd right at the beginning of the match. I feel like they didn't finish loading in or something. I hope work is slow enough I can sneak in. I'm working on the times, but usually we do Dead by Daylight first and Fortnite second. But we're also working in Overwatch to a 12-hour stream. So probably 4 hours of each. And we're supposed to get going about between 12 noon and 1 p.m. Central Time. That gives you kind of an idea. She's gonna get down. Why? 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 Oh god, she's gonna get me. Hi, Fancy. Let me see what did I write? For tomorrow, I have it listed at 12 p.m. So yeah, we'll just stick with 12 p.m. and then so 12 to 4 Central Time will be Dead by Daylight, and then 4 to 8 will be Fortnite, and then 8 to 12 will be Overwatch. Hi, Sneaks. I don't know. It was at the beginning of the match, so I have no idea. I might actually try a killer match. I don't know. I knew I was gonna phase. I'm still debating on making it 1 since I normally stream till 1 a.m. That's what the Vault versus Mikey was frozen. Yeah, this didn't freeze at all. I don't know if that means anything or not. They just reloaded in and then they just kind of disappeared. This Huntress has no chill though. She downed somebody, stopped what she was doing to chase me off a gen. That was almost done. And screen showed me in the killer DC, but I had no penalty. Our penalty's back. I don't even know. It's been so long since I played. Oh, here, let me do my my last totem cleanse. I thought I saw that they were back, but like I haven't really. I haven't stayed on the up and up, you know. Wow. Okay. What? Staring at a locker? Maybe they do have chill. I'd rather get on a hook and just move on to the next one though. The console spin, yeah. I'm just gonna finish this gen and something. I don't know. You know what's sad though? Like I look at the Jeff's name and all I can think of is Reinhardt. And I'm like, I have an Overwatch problem. She sent herself to the naughty locker. She did. I don't want to play around. I want to move on. That was a nice little spin. That was close. Hi, Storm. How are you? I should have looked to see the last time I played this, because it's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. Fancy, yes. This is serious business. Gonna get my MMR to top MMR so I can tell everybody I'm top MMR Michaela and actually mean it, you know? Nice shot. Could win $2 billion. Oh no. You were so close too. Maybe they'll get me. Or they're choosing someone else. I don't know what they're doing. Y'all, I just hit that skill check by using my mug to hit the space bar. I have been playing this game far too long. Far too long. Definitely efficiency. Casually take a drink. Still hit my skill checks, unlike Corn Chop. You know, we're out here doing God's work. Like, that was my I don't give a fuck moment. I realized I missed on hat on with all that shade. Listen, Linda. It's fine. I can appreciate the spin hit. I guess we can get points? I don't know. Peace is fine. Is Michaela? Oh, okay, she's gonna hook Carmen. You know what we haven't had in a while is some Wesker action. Lake, what's up? How are you? How you doing? that Jeff was all about that save. He was like, he was already on his way. By the way, for those of you in the US, did you realize that it's a week from today? Thanksgiving is a week from today. Did y'all know that? Hey Siri, how many days until Christmas?
It's 45 days until then.
45 days until Christmas. Thanksgiving isn't another week. Isn't it the third Thursday? Or do I have it all wrong? It's supposed to be the third Thursday, right? No, I'm wrong. I'm very wrong. In 2 weeks. Still, it's coming up fast. That was my whole point. I have no idea. It doesn't matter. Which way I go. 45 days till Christmas Day. Smile. Well, it's supposed to have been if she had no way out. And then she murdered us all. I gotta figure out if we brought our Christmas tree with us. I have to figure out what decorations I even still have. What has survived the many bajillion moves? It's gonna be great. That was a wild victory, yes. It was so close. Did you pack Mariah in your boxes? What do you take me for? Oh, I need a challenge. You see this? I'm on page 1 with killer stuff. I am far more of a Halloween person than I am a Christmas person. But we still love Christmas around here. I'm gonna decorate and stuff, and I'll probably decorate more than we did with Halloween just because I got sick. Sitting here thinking I'm readied up and I'm not. Y'all be proud of me though. After being sick, I did my first cardio workout yesterday. I only made it. I can tell that like COVID has affected me though because I only made it 22 minutes before I was like pouring sweat. Normally I can do 30, 45 minutes. But it still was something. Why didn't it even my build? Oh, okay. The usual. I really love that shirt on Kate. Hooah! Yeah, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for the winter holidays. I'm not ready for the new year. I'm not ready to start trying to write 2023 on my, when I assign things. Um, It's so weird. I look at that window and it's just pitch black outside. I don't like it. Matrix Daddy, right? I would much rather have the spring forward time frame. It's fine. It's fine. You know, I should have run the RPD map just to mess with people. Anytime. Anytime now. Did anybody get to play the PTB? Or did they see me playing the PTB? I actually played the PTB a lot longer than I normally do. Any moves? Oh, they went this way. The totally normal, nothing to see here survivor. Where did she go? She literally walked her way away from me. I guess I'll just go somewhere else. Yeah, totally not daddy vibes. What? What is his hitbox all of a sudden? By the way, did I mention that I haven't played killer in like 84 years? What is this Michaela doing? I literally accidentally followed her. I didn't even mean to.
I'll see you dead.
No idea who we could possibly be talking about. There is nobody who has daddy vibes like Daddy Wesker, okay? I don't make the rules. Who's the new survivor for research purposes? Of course it's only for research purposes, you know? Where is this stupid boon? I can show you after this if you would like for, you know, research purposes. I should have kept that boon there, which would have trapped them into... Not who I was gonna chase, but hey! Come back! This is fine! Where are you going? Where have you been? Okay. There goes the boon. Hey Sarah, how are you? Why do I only have one like anywhere near me? I didn't even read the name. Kaiser, how are you? Thaddy Wesker is the science. He invented the science. Hi Fox, how are you as well? We're doing some Wesker warm-ups. I haven't played him in like a couple of months probably. Oops. Got him! So sick. I'm glad you're feeling better, right? Otherwise not bad means better-ish? I'm sorry you're sick. Yeah, glad to be home to relax. There's nothing like getting home and just chilling out. You're blaming Puka. Probably a wise idea, to be honest. Probably a wise idea. Hmm. Interesting.
Hard performance indeed.
I will put you right back on the hook. What is she doing? You know what? Hi, Michaela. I hate when I go right past them. This pallet, every time. This pallet. I don't know what she was doing, but it was not what she needed to be doing. Let's go kick this. Imagine.
Let's finish this.
That spot always gets me. They keep getting on that one and then going down for it. She's probably not far. I might get a 2K if I'm lucky. She gonna actually flip it this time? I didn't want to do that. That didn't hit. I was gonna say that should be blocked for her now. I gotta get used to playing him again. I accidentally right-clicked when I was trying to lift click. She is a greeter, though. I messed myself up. Onto the dead hard. Hello?
Too bad you won't make it much further.
Okay. So I get one more, probably. And we wait for them to rescue her. They're a decent team. I would think they can. Rejuvenated, did you come in here to ask me about my playstyle? Or did you come in to say hi? Because I only have patience for one. See? I told you they could pull it off. Alright, Claudette.
Let's finish this.
Bye, Claudette. Alright. Inadamori. Lumi, enjoy your lurk. Wait. Oh, hey. Let's go grab that and go. That purple glyph. Ugh. Okay. Hey, what are we at? I don't know if I like it. Worm up around. Hi, Bookworm. How are you? new survivor. Yeah, I got you. I got you. Hang on.
Chicken butt. What kind of shoes do frogs wear? Open-toed sandals. What goes ... croak, croak, Morse toad. What do you get if you cross a science fiction film with a toad? Star Wars.
Chaos. What? Thank you for the 100 bits. Yeah. Toad's the word today. Yeah, look, see, he's already generating all kinds of artwork. So not that we've, been looking up all the artwork or anything like that, All right. Time to get back in there and find our purple glyph. Don't worry, we only dropped frames. I need to do some extra research and I regret it. Might. I mean, I would support such endeavors, obviously. The floating time, though. Yeah, see, it's all for scientific purposes, obviously. Let me see. I mean, when things like this exist. Hi, Sarah. How are you? You came in at the perfect time. I totally forgot to look at my my auras. Oops. Sahara, how are you?
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Where is she going? Ma'am, come back. It's like 74 today in Michigan. It's like cold and dreary here.
You'll pay for that.
Like, why do people like the cold? Why? Why do people like the cold when it's cold and dreary out? I don't understand it. Well, this is definitely an efficient team. Just in case she has. This will be a very quick match. Where did it go? Hello? I don't know where it went. Which kind of sucks. I mean, I'm gonna stay close. They already knocked out 3 gens. So. Dash, how are you? Oh, hey, I messed that up. I'll just make it my mission to kill the McCade or the Becca. I mean, why not, right?
Just accept your fate.
I definitely need to get better with this dash again, because this is ridiculous. Hey, we're right by that other... Yeah, there we go.
7 minutes is all I could spare.
If you've hurt from standing all day, I'm sorry. Time to kick back, relax. Right. Yeah, you're not gonna do that to me, buddy.
Are you trying to make me angry?
And a good note, they all stopped working on gens to come get that save, so you know that was something. I like snow for a couple of days, and then I'm ready for it to be over. You know? So I don't mind a smidge of snow, but under the right conditions. Thank you. Yeah, when all you have to do is stay home. And you don't have to do anything. You don't have to go anywhere. Then it's fine. Oh, that barely didn't catch. I keep getting stuck on things though. And you have all your food for the you know however long you're gonna be. You know all that stuff. The fuck did she go? The biggest problem. The biggest problem with is this one even in progress? Sort of. The biggest problem with snow is yeah, like once it starts to melt, then it's super slushy. Maybe we'll go for the Atom. He's been kind of easy to get so far. I do say so far because some survivors suddenly become god tier for no damn reason.
Do you actually think you can defeat me?
That literally did nothing for you. Yeah, I haven't made a snow angel in years. Hey, look, it's my. Wait. Oh, there it is. Where? That's so janky. Game of get thrown. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hmm. Not sure
You
what the
disappoint
point of that
me.
was.
Is that the best you've got? Let's finish.
They freaking is Sam on a hook. They sampled the hook. Oh my goodness. She's probably teabagging at a door somewhere. No, she's not. The fudge is she doing? What the fudge is she doing? Oh, that was a good getaway. Fancy, it really is over here doing God's work. I mean, scientific research. He is a very Italian. Yes, he's a new original. play as Sadako and probably get her asses whooped. That's okay. The whole new chapter is completely original. Wolfie. We're having fried chicken wraps for dinner and it's so good. Also, in about 45 minutes, we're going to switch to some music, so y'all get your requests ready. Also, redemptions are on. You're early? Yeah, it's gonna do 5 p.m. Central Time for this next week. And then tomorrow's our 12-hour stream. It's gonna be great. I guess I could get ready to prestige again. All right. Now taking bets on if this one is 2K or a 1K. Go pickle? Oh no. $5K incoming. Jerry, that's why you're gonna come and do some Survivor with me, right? Because there's double rift fragments right now. Figure we'll do one or two more rounds of Killer, do a little bit of Survivor. Okay. He thought I was going that way. I mean, what? Yeah, okay. tap, there's a hook right here. My frames! My frames! He has a life! He has a life! Which means he doesn't have dead hard. Hello? Seaball. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. It's so helpful. Thank you. Hi, David. Why did you run into a dead zone? I feel like that wasn't the play, David. I feel like that wasn't the play. You're looking dapper over here, Adam, but does anybody know if the DC penalties back off or something? Oh, they made it 1 minute. Where the heck did she go? I heard her. Yeah, there was a Windows update too the other day, and I was so worried. Where'd she go? Ma'am? Huey, wait! It's not that serious, I promise. Maybe Overwatch 2 won't lag as much? Oh no, is that one of the problems you were having? You're playing the wrong killer. No one's gonna boop the nose of the girl from the well, but they just did fish it! They just did. Sort of. Everything was updating my phone, my laptop, my PC, then worked. Everything all on the same day. I haven't played a Piggy game in forever. I used to be a Piggy main. You're awesome. Back
What
in the
type of
day.
shoe do frogs wear? Open-toed sandals.
Hi, Daisy. Thank you so much for the 11 months. How are you? I just moved to demo puppy and he loved it. It's not as much fun when they're not seriously running from you. Not as much fun. These matches never happen when I'm doing a daily with a killer that I'm really bad at. That's for sure. Gonna bite your friends over the Dr. Hag. I may. I'm still a picky main at heart, but these days I play a shit ton of Wesker and just under that amount of Sadako. I'm kind of all over the place now, but I used to be a die-hard piggy main. I can count on one hand how many Billy matches I've played. I can count on one hand how many Twins matches I've played. Hey, what's up? It's delicious, and I'm viciously murdering people too. Oh, probably not. This will probably do me. Yeah, thank you. Bubba. Imagine being a Bubba main. Really only started playing a lot 2 months ago. I'm sorry, 6 P3 killers so far. I have a hard time, like, I basically dump most of my killer-sided points into Wesker. Actually, I'm curious to see if I'm a higher prestige with him or with Piggy at this point, because when they moved to the new prestige system, they automatically prestiged characters up to what, level 9, I think, depending on how much it detected you'd put into the blood web. I wish it prestiged it according to what your actual prestige was and it wasn't capped. But, you know. Pretty sure that Running Man would have had a P100 Bubba already. You're playing Bing Bong a bit ago? I didn't even check to see when was the last time I played Dead by Daylight. She was waiting. Now we just need Adam to leave. Come on, Adam, you can do it. I believe in you. Adam, come on. Bro. For me, I'd take the lunchbox and book it. I know you would. I have no idea why they do see that's so tough. It's not very cash money. We're making good time though on the stuff. Oh, I was so close. Okay, so I am 8 with Sadako, 7 with Wesker. Wait, did it take you to 9 or to 11? I think it took you to 11, right? I don't remember. It was 9? Okay. I sunk a lot of points into Nemesis right after. Yeah, my Piggy's prestige 10. So actually, Nemesis is my highest, apparently. Interesting. Fish Sticks, you started playing after they made the grind not so much of a grind anymore. They made all the different things in the Blood Web cost less, and they switched up the perks so that it was so much easier to get things because the grind was freaking real. Yeah, yeah. You picked a great time to start playing because you don't have to worry about all that. And they lifted the blood points cap to 2 million. There's some P100 people out there. But man, can you imagine the time spent to do that and you only dump your points into one character? I still want them to implement the complete all button or something where I can, you know, go through the blood web, collect what I want, and then just like have it autofill the rest. That would be so freaking nice. I meant to stop at 10, so I guess now I have to go to 20. Also, y'all, it's double fragments right now, so if you're trying to get progress on the rift, this is a great time to do it. For the next week. Okay, 5 more levels. I will sing you the song of my people. I just play who I like and dump the points where I need the perks. That's not a bad strat for sure. Do you have all the DLCs or did you just have a few of them so far? Corn Chap, you mean you would do it with Dwight, except that you're too busy hiding in lockers to get much points, right? That's what you meant, right? Let's take her to level 40. This is... Okay, nobody wants to sit here and watch this. Hang on. We're gonna go back to Survivor. And we're going to... Well, we can't invite Kizu. I guess we can join his party? Huh? It wouldn't let me invite you. doesn't matter. Oh my god. Okay. It said screw it and dropped $100 on DBD, so I have all colors minus the Gorgon. So some key survivors, yeah. This game has so many DLCs now. What? Not really. Everything's about the same. No, but everything's about the same. Do you want to go back, Corn Chop? Friendships are great, but you're insulted. Oh my god, there's a picture. There's a picture of our mod get together, in which one Moo was pouring salt on Corn Chop. It was hilarious. Bum, 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 bum. All right. It's a piggy! Yeah, Corn Chop didn't even know. It was hilarious. Where is she? Oh no. He's a piggy! Rapture! Hello, how are you? How is your week going? Step 1, find Piggy. Step 2, boobs. Exactly. Step 3, painful death. Also not wrong. Good inching closer to my vacation. I have the last 2.5 weeks of December off. Hell yeah. Lots of gaming planned. Nice. If you want to do some of that, you know, good old collaboration, let me know. Also, Hello, Rupture. I don't know if you're busy right now. Or not. Are you busy right now? Or not? Wait. I'm assuming Corn Chop probably tried to boot. You just got into a Rocket League game? No worries. I was gonna give you an invitation to run a couple rounds, but no big deal either way. Speaking of joining, by the way, y'all, tomorrow's community game day in which we're gonna spend 12 hours. Fuck you, game. 12 hours playing Dead by Daylight, Fortnite, and Overwatch. Hi, sir! How are you? So it'll be open lobby. Anybody can join. I was considering making it sub only, but we'll see. We'll see how it's going. But odds are it'll probably be sub only. But we'll do 4 hours each. It's gonna be so much fun. Happy there are more weeklies. FN quests to work on today. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And I'll probably be overwatching after music tonight. So, oh, you go, 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 go. Go get that hat off. Think I'll be able to join after all? Nice. Ma'am? 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 Is she really gonna tunnel? Ma'am! Ma'am! That is not piggy-like behavior. That is not piggy-like behavior to tunnel my friends. Ma'am? No, 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 no. We don't tunnel. Bad girl. I'm a millisecond too long. Madam Corks, how are you? Okay. Y'all make sure you're checking the events tab in the Discord. It's the most reliable way to know what the stream schedule looks like for the week. Also, I don't think she likes me. Tomorrow is 12 p.m. to 12 a.m. Central Time. We're gonna start with DBD. Then we'll do Fortnite. Then we'll do Overwatch. And I'm planning on it being sub only. Why? Why? Tunneling piece of piggy. This is not the piggy way, bro. I'm just sitting back eating my food. It is an honor to be camped. If only somebody had reassurance. If only somebody had reassurance, you know? Oh yeah, she is. They're a disgrace to picky mains everywhere. It's fine. If I remember to go to the post office tomorrow, I should get a package on the way. Sweet! I appreciate it. Yeah, y'all, we got a new post office box finally. It's in the panels in case anybody's interested. So now if you want to send something that's not on the Amazon wish list, you can. Finally getting my ratties. Woo. I haven't decided yet where I'm getting them from though. I used to breed in show rats, and as such, like, part of me wants to go to a breeder that has like an established line, you know. Help. And I want Dumbos, and all the rescues I've been looking at are all top-eared. Wow. Wow. They just wanted to murder me. Yeah, all the rescues I've seen so far are not Dumbos, they're top ear, so I'm not sure what I want to do. When I used to breed in show rats for years, founded a state breeder club and everything. You can hop in from. I think we were gonna do one more match, Rupture. It's up to you though. No, I'm so proud, Corn Shop. Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Or you can just join on me, honestly. Hi, Dragon Lord. How are you? Anyways, so like I said, part of me wants to, like I used to do, Mink, Pearl, and I was super into Rex fur back then. Like, I really want a Dumbo Rex, like a blue Dumbo Rex or something like that. Like, I used to have it down under too. Those are super rare, but, yeah. Was it a legit DC? Oh yeah, they noped right out of there. They noped right out. Have I pointed you to my friend in St. Louis yet? She has a little menagerie of pets, including rats. I don't know. Is she like a rat breeder or? You're okay, good. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. How dare you slam him with a pallet? You have another question? Sure. What, Chopper? I wonder if it's the one that somebody else mentioned earlier on Twitter. Sounds good. Sounds good. My nose is trying to run away. Oh, I gotta do cooperative action? Ayo. RHD was discussing a U.S. tour. I told him I had to do Kansas City and Lauren agreed on that area. If they do and I fly over, we go together. It depends on the day and when, but yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be super cool. Hi. This zombie's now 50% less toxic. I don't know about that. That might be pushing it a little bit. No idea when. No tour until next year, and they want to plan Europe. Europe would be so cool to tour. That's where I need to get on as an opener for somebody. So they just take me on tour with them. I mean, I could still see the Steam ones on Steam anyway. Is that what you're talking about? Oh, it's a Wraithy boy! He's a Wraithy boy! Yeet! 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 I don't know where he went. I don't know where he went! But I used one of the 5 pallets on the entire map, by the way. I used 2 of them. So, yeah. I want to convince them to bring me with them as their crew vendor. I mean, maybe they could. You never know. That was a nice run, Jerry. You lasted quite a while. Hey, look, more frames. Hey. No, I should have run. Wow, that's dirty. This person plays dirty. They body blocked, but they body blocked me in a manner that it wasn't necessarily body blocked so much as stuck on an invisible hitbox. We're just hanging out and hoping that our frames stop dropping. That'd be real nice right about now. Right about now. Oh man. It's not quite PowerPoint presentation, but it's not far either. Wow, I've dropped 5,000 frames. What? Is it finally stopping? I think it might be done. Here's pretty one. He totally sees me. Doesn't have dead man, so okay. And it's dropping frames again. Huh. You know, I just realized there's no boon. Corn Chop, are you not booning? Hey, we're back to not dropping frames. You'll love to see it. Y'all get your music requests ready. Remember that the priority queue starts when we switch over to music. Oh, look. He is booning. Boon deferral. I know the second I get out of this locker. Maybe not. I tried. And we're dropping frames again. How about that? Here. I guess I'll come get you. We're snowballing a little bit. We gotta be careful. That's how to use his own network for downloading the prawns. Oh my god. Nothing faster than eighth notes, so we might miss some of the improv. Right. We'll make sure that we play like ballads or something, you know? If we could download our food, can you imagine? Can you imagine? That's totally valid. Oh no. You didn't. Ay, 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 ay. Yeah, corn chop? Yeah, I think they're not called veggies anymore. You call them wait, vegetable sustenance. Little sustenance. Yeah, that. Sustenance is a hard word. I don't think I make it. Hey, Hellboy, how are you? Yeah, I'm gonna do some DBD before we did music today, and then we're probably gonna do some Overwatch after that. Just depending, I don't know what we're gonna do. Hi, yeah. Also, quick reminder, y'all, community play day tomorrow. Don't make sure you miss it. Don't make sure you miss it, by the way. Here is the link to the events. Thank you for the matches, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to music now. It was a quick match, but it is 7 now. So that's what we're gonna do. Switch over to some music. And GG everybody who's played with me. And then after music, Corn Chop is gonna come play Overwatch with us. You heard it here first. All right, but give y'all some words on stream. Thank you, Rupture, for joining us. I know it was only one match, but I appreciate you coming and playing with us. It is always a pleasure. Jerry handed me a flashlight and I became useless. All right, y'all. Let's get this going. I'll be back in a minute.